In our village, we say, if you marry a quiet man, marry his shadow too, because it follows him. Amaka didn't understand that saying, not until the night she woke up and reached for her husband and touched nothing but cold bedsheet. No footsteps, no sound, no struggle, just emptiness. And the part that still gives her nightmares is this. He always returned before dawn, clean, calm, and smiling, like he never left. Amaka married Chidi because he was different from other men. He didn't drink, he didn't shout, he didn't chase women. He worked as a carpenter, came home early, ate quietly, prayed, slept. Even his friends joked, Amaka, you married a man that behaves like Sunday morning. And Amaka loved it because her first relationship had been chaos, so Chidi's silence felt like peace. Until peace started feeling like hiding. At first, it was small things. Sometimes she'd ask, Babe, what are you thinking? He'd smile and say, Nothing. Nothing. Always nothing. Then the midnight thing began. The first time it happened, Amaka blamed herself. She woke up around 12:07 a.m. because she needed water. She turned to the other side of the bed. Chidi was gone. Her heart jumped. She whispered his name, expecting him to answer from the toilet. No answer. She checked the bathroom. Empty. She checked the sitting room. Empty. The front door was locked from inside, so where was he? She sat on the bed, sweating, trying to think. Maybe he went outside through the back door? But the back door had a padlock, and she had the key under her pillow. Then, around 4:50 a.m., she heard the smallest sound, a soft click, like a door being touched gently so nobody would notice. She pretended to sleep, and Chidi slid into bed like smoke. Not tired, not panicked, just calm. Amaka waited till morning. Where were you last night? Chidi didn't even blink. He said, I stood outside for fresh air. I couldn't sleep. Amaka frowned. Outside? For hours? He added, Don't worry, it won't happen again. But it happened again. And again. After 2 weeks, Amaka knew it was a pattern. Every midnight, Chidi would vanish. Sometimes she woke up while he was still in bed. She would try to stay awake, but at exactly midnight, a strange heaviness would enter the room, like the air became thick. Her eyelids would drop without her permission, and when she woke again, he would be gone, always. And before dawn, he would return. The creepiest part was what she noticed about his body. No sweat, no dirty feet, no smell of outside, no tiredness, as if he didn't walk anywhere. But something else changed. He began to look better. His skin started glowing, his eyes became brighter, his business improved suddenly. People started paying him quickly, big contracts, quick money. And anytime Amaka asked questions, his answer became sharper. Amaka, don't worry about it. One night, she tried to hold him. As soon as she grabbed his wrist, he stopped moving. He turned slowly and smiled. But the smile didn't reach his eyes. He said, If you love me, don't follow me. Then he lay down and closed his eyes like nothing happened. Amaka didn't sleep. The next day, Amaka visited her mother in the next compound. While she was there, Mama Ifeoma, an old woman known for herbs and village wisdom, saw her and said, Your eyes are carrying fear like a calabash carries water. Amaka tried to laugh it off, but Mama Ifeoma held her hand. Her fingers were cold. She sniffed Amaka's palm and flinched. Then she said words Amaka will never forget. Your husband is sleeping in 2 places. Amaka's throat tightened. What do you mean? Mama Ifeoma lowered her voice. Some men are married to their wives in the day and married to something else at night. Amaka whispered. Another woman? Mama Ifeoma shook her head. Not a woman, a promise. Then she added, when a man makes covenant for money or protection, the payment will not stop because he got married. Amaka's knees weakened. Mama Ifeoma looked around to be sure no one was listening. She said, if you follow him, don't go with anger, go with sense, and don't step into water without permission. Amaka went home with her chest heavy like stone. That night, Amaka prepared. She acted normal. She cooked. She laughed at his jokes. Then she did something she had never done before. She placed a small thread on the bedroom door, tight enough that if someone opened it, it would break. At midnight, the heaviness returned. Her eyelids tried to close again, but she bit the inside of her cheek till she tasted blood, and she stayed awake. At 12 a.m., Chidi sat up slowly. He didn't rush. He simply stood like he was being called. Amaka pretended to sleep and watched through half-closed eyes. Chidi walked to the door. The thread snapped. He opened it without sound. Amaka waited 10 seconds, then followed. She found the front door open, but she never heard keys. Outside, the night was too quiet. No crickets, no dogs barking. And then she saw him. He wasn't walking like a normal person. He was moving, like he knew the road with his eyes closed. Amaka followed at a distance, hiding behind trees and fences. He headed toward the forbidden side of the village, where people said you shouldn't pass after dark, toward Omiuzo River, the river that had swallowed 2 children years ago. The moon was bright enough to show the path. Amaka's heart was beating so loud, she felt it would expose her. Chidi entered a bushy area behind the river, and there, Amaka saw it. A small shrine made of red cloth, cowries, and old carved wood. A clay pot sat in the center, and beside it was something that made her stomach twist. A framed photo of Chidi. Not just one, many photos. Chidi at different ages, and in each picture, his eyes looked wrong. Not human wrong, like something else was using them. Chidi knelt. He spoke softly, like a man greeting elders. Then a sound answered him. Not a voice, a movement. From the river, the water bubbled like it was boiling, and something rose, not fully visible, but tall enough to cast a shadow. Amaka covered her mouth. Chidi placed something on the ground, a small envelope. It looked like money. Then he said, I have done my part. Protect my house, increase my handwork, keep my wife blind. Keep my wife blind. Amaka's blood ran cold. Then the river thing responded, not in words, but in feeling. Amaka suddenly felt dizzy, like a hand was squeezing her head, and she heard a whisper in her mind, Wife, come closer. She stumbled backward and stepped on a dry stick. Crack! Chidi's head snapped toward her direction. Amaka, Chidi said softly, not shouting, not angry, just sure. He stood up slowly. The river bubbled again. Chidi walked toward the bush where she was hiding. Amaka tried to run, but her legs felt heavy. Then he appeared in front of her. He looked normal, but his eyes were too calm. He said, "I warned you." Amaka cried, "What is that thing, Chidi? What have you done?" Chidi sighed, like a tired teacher. He said, "Before I married you, I was nothing. My mother was sick. I had no money, no helpers, no way." He looked at the river, then back at Amaka. "So I went where desperate men go." Amaka shook her head. "You made a covenant." Chidi nodded. "It gives me protection and favor, but it takes something small every month." Amaka whispered, "Small, like what?" Chidi's voice became quieter. "Blood, not mine." Amaka froze. "You mean you kill people?" Chidi's eyes hardened. "I don't kill anybody." Then he pointed at the river. "It chooses. Sometimes it takes strangers, sometimes it takes people who are close." Amaka's mouth opened, but no words came out. Chidi stepped closer and said the most terrifying line. "You saw it now, so you have two choices." Chidi raised 2 fingers. 1. You expose me, and it will take you first, because a covenant doesn't like embarrassment. Amaka's tears dropped. 2. Chidi continued. We keep quiet. We enjoy the benefits, and nobody touches you. Then he added, almost gently, Amaka, don't be stubborn. This world doesn't reward clean hands. Amaka looked at the river. The bubbling stopped, but she could feel it listening. And then she remembered something Mama Efeoma said. Don't step into water without permission. Amaka swallowed hard. She forced herself to breathe. Then she spoke carefully. If I agree to keep quiet, will it ever stop? Chidi hesitated. Just 1 second, but that was enough. She knew the truth. It would never stop. So Amaka did something risky. She said, okay, I won't expose you. Chidi relaxed slightly. Amaka continued, but let me greet it so it knows I'm on your side. Chidi stared at her. Why? Amaka said, because if it thinks I'm a threat, it can still attack me. Let me greet it, please. Chidi thought, then nodded. They walked toward the shrine. Amaka's hands were shaking. She knelt like she was praying. She looked at the clay pot. It had water inside, dark water. She remembered Mama Efeoma's warning again. Don't step into water without permission. So instead of touching it, she whispered, Spirits of the river, I greet you. A cold wind passed. Then she said, I am not your enemy, but I have a question. Chidi's eyes widened, warning her silently. Amaka ignored him. She said, Who did you take last month? The air changed. A whisper entered her head again, clearer now. The boy, Onike. Amaka's heart dropped. Onike was her cousin's son, the child that went missing 2 weeks ago. The whole village had been searching. Amaka turned slowly to Chidi. Chidi didn't deny it. His silence confirmed everything. Amaka stood up, and she made her decision. Amaka grabbed the red cloth on the shrine and yanked it down. Chidi shouted, Amaka, stop! But it was too late. She pushed the clay pot over. The dark water spilled into the sand, and the ground hissed like a snake. The river roared, not like water, like anger. Chidi grabbed her arm hard. You want to kill us? Amaka screamed back. People are dying, Chidi. Children. The river bubbled violently. The air became cold like Harmattan night. Then the whisper came again, furious. You break, you pay. Amaka's voice shook, but she stood firm. Take the payment from the one who signed it. Chidi's face drained. He released her arm. Amaka! The river surged. A shadow rose. Chidi tried to run, but his legs locked, like invisible ropes tied him. Amaka backed away, crying but not stopping. Chidi screamed, I did it for us! Amaka shouted through tears, You did it for yourself! The shadow pulled. Chidi disappeared into the river like a stone. No splash, just silence. The shrine collapsed. The night returned to normal. Crickets, dogs, distant rooster. Amaka ran home shaking. By morning, the village heard that Chidi was missing. Amaka never told the full story, but she went straight to Mama Efeoma and said, It's done. Mama Efeoma looked at her and replied, May your truth save you. In life, some blessings are not blessings. They are debts with smiling faces. And remember this, if someone's secret feeds on blood, it will eventually come for the people they claim to love, because covenants don't end.